And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
This is 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Daniels. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's good for Washington.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Chiefs nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring out the 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. 2nd down and 3.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the Commanders' 13-yard line.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mahomes will throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Ready up. Come on. Hit. Cougar 19.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. So offense moving a little too slow there. Could not get set, and they get the penalty. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now Daniels escaping the pressure right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
A gain of 15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 21-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. out to his left. It's just a game of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
The Commanders' defense looking for a stop here. It's third and goal. Hunt.
And Hunt is not going to get there. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the one.
Fourth down and goal.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on fourth and goal at the one.
And the Commander defense able to hold. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front, and to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
They were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings.
Third and 3.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
Rolling to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score.
On the jump. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready? Go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
At the 28-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Steady.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. So they opted to run the ball there on third down on their side of the field.
I wonder if that was a called play, or did he check into it? And if he did, that took a lot of guts, because on his own side of the field, an obvious passing down, decides to run the football and he pick up the first down. Give that man a ton of credit.
Two first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a pretty quick burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Rodriguez. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. He'll buy some time right. And will locate his running back open downfield. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. It's over the middle. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down,
To
Kansas City.
throw, it's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Patrick going to change the play. Now here's Mahomes. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
The third quarter now, a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time.
And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Commanders have retaken a third quarter lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
The score, Commanders 15, Chiefs 8. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And it's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Mahomes going to throw. Pass on the out route caught by Smith-Schuster. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Mahomes finding Juju there for the Kansas City first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Quick slant to Brown. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 36.
First down, Kansas City.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. Now they'll change things up.
Now Mahomes.
And quickly to Kelsey.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelsey, on the touchdown pass.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Up the middle they go. It's Rodriguez. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
40-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Go.
Here's Daniels.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
Third down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts.
That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing now is Daniels.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Christian Fulton.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Running left to give to Pacheco.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back. I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when...
Touchdown! Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect a lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day one of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
Chiefs 20, Commanders 15. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
70 Timberwolves, 19 Lions.
To the air goes Daniels. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They come up with one timeout and the 2-minute warning to work with. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Daniels. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw is Daniels. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
And the Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. Here's 1st down. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. He'll look to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Here's 1st and goal. Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Cowboy 80, 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow, wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for two and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the one and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Mahomes to throw it. And this one is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Mahomes going to change things up. Mahomes. Oh, that is incomplete.
They're already in range for a potential game-winning field goal, but they certainly want to get him as close as possible before sending him out there. Nice job defensively to force the incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Now Mahomes. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fighting his way through contact.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On a completed pass. Got to get down quickly and call a timeout.
Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane. Now, they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Get it. 6, pass all 80. Warrior 70. Hey, smash Bronco.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And finally down at the 9-yard line. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance.